Hey. Letting the audience build a little bit. I feel I have to say that every time because whoever watches this later is then kind of stuck just staring at my face for a while until the audience actually builds. So that's what I do at the beginning of these videos, is I pace around and I just kind of let the audience build a little bit before I start. Yeah, I'm live right now. That's Connor, Mitchell.
Who else is on there?
There's a bunch of my sisters on there. There's 5 other people right now.
My mom on there?
I don't know if she is yet. She probably will be though.
She missed it. Oh, yeah.
So Connor is down here helping with Mark's house also. That's his name, Mark. I don't want to give out his last name because hey, Connor's trying to moon us here. He's down here helping too. It was actually his idea to come down and help. Connection was good, now it sucks. I don't know what's going on, guys. Okay, so I'm going to stand perfectly still right here. This looks like the best part, best section for. Anyway, so it was Connor's idea, and they were going to fly him down to help, but then they realized there's a lot more stuff wrong, some electrical and some other things that he couldn't handle. So Brian decided to drive him down. They came down on spring break to work on Mark's house. It wasn't as bad as I originally thought.
What?
Signal sucks.
You can tap into his Wi-Fi.
What's his Wi-Fi?
Let me show you.
Is it the Chupacabra one?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one I'm connected to.
Damn it all.
Still says
I'm
it's,
connected to it as well.
still says it's weak. Maybe it's because we're all connected to it. That's why it's weak. Anyway, so yeah, we got a bunch of stuff done.
Hey, show you.
Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Don't watch me as I'm. Yeah, so we had to do a bunch of yard work. I didn't do any of the yard work because I'm fat and it's hot and it's Florida. So Brian did all the yard work. They're watching me and staring at me through the window at the same time here. So I didn't do any of the yard work. They did. They cut down a bunch of leaves or a bunch of branches and stuff off these trees. And I fixed some cracks and some stucco. Half-ass fixed it. And you still watching me?
Well, you gotta have viewers.
I got 10 viewers.
I'm trying to bump your viewers up.
And I replaced the door with no help from Brian. Thanks a lot, Brian. And
I was busy.
and let's see what else.
And
Replaced a light switch, replaced an outlet, hung a fan. Tomorrow, what do we got on the agenda? We got 2 smoke detectors, another fan.
outside trim on the outside door.
Yeah, we got to put some brick molding on the outside of one of the doors.
The never-ending sea of leaves.
A lot of leaves to rake up. But I think we pretty much got everything that was required for their insurance to get passed.
I believe so.
Is that a true statement?
It should be a true statement.
Yeah, I patched most of the cracks in drywall on the ceiling in the bedroom,
Oh, we still need to do that one line.
but that one big crack in the living room we still have to do, and then there's a tiny like hairline crack that goes all the way across by the fan. So that was cool. They bought us pizza today. That was good. And even though we told them not to because we were here to help, not for them to spend
But
$80 on pizza.
Milan's stubborn.
And then they took us out to Chinese last night, and again, we told them not to because we were here to help, not for them to buy $80 worth of Chinese on us. Other than that, it's been humid because it's Florida, even though they're in a drought, I guess, from what I hear.
It's still hot.
I got some pictures up. I just took some pictures of these weird, long-billed duck things that were in the front yard. Birds. You know, them flying things was what the feathers and whatnot.
Flying critters.
And so I'll put those pictures up. I don't know what they're called. They're some kind of bird. Why are people giving me sad faces? What's up with that? Okay, so to recap, we did a lot of work today. We got a lot of work tomorrow, and then we'll be headed back
Early
Friday morning, hopefully, and we'll try to get Connor to his prom. I don't know who would want to date a pimply faced dude, but he's got to go to prom, I guess. I missed my prom,
He's got 2 proms to go to.
and I missed my junior and my senior prom because I wasn't a good child, and I did bad things that inhibited me from going into the building.
Yep.
And let's see what else. Oh, I want to thank Gene for coming out. He came out and donated his time today, helped clean up the yard. Yeah, and he brought us a case of water. That was cool. Only 2 people responded to my all hands video about needing help down here, and I understand there's not very many people that watch me in St. Petersburg. So I thank you both of y'all. The other one's coming tomorrow. Her name's Tina. Just in time to help us sweep up
And help with the yard.
the leaves, yeah. So let's see. Love you too, honey. Hey, it says Joe's Walk again instead of Cody Ann. We're not done yet. We're getting there. Let's see. My mom says he and I were just talking about it. He has been talking to him. Okay. Hi, Dad. Hey, Fred. How you doing? Guy, Fred came down and he's a safety inspector. He goes around different places and like he's a third-party company that gets hired to come in and tell them what's unsafe before the inspector comes in and like reams them a new one for it, you know. So he was in South Carolina and he drove up to see me while I was walking, bought me lunch, and we BS'd for a while. There's my sister Janice. Hey Janice, love you. Hi Jatan, did you see what Bert Heddles is doing for you? Yeah, we talked about it, walking the extra miles that I skipped. I thought that was really awesome. But yeah, we talked about it, and I'm going to post updates on how many miles he's walked. I'm skipping 120, so he's going to walk them for me. For those that don't know, he's a stage 4. He's fighting stage 4 cancer. I'm not sure which type of cancer, but doesn't matter. And he does marathons and long walks and stuff. So he jogs around his neighborhood. So he's gonna walk those miles that I'm missing that I'm skipping from what's that town? Durham to Concord. So that's pretty cool. Marie says hi, Brian.
Hi, Marie.
Thanks, Jatan, for saying I'm losing weight, but I haven't lost that. Well,
You lost 20 pounds.
yeah, it's about 20 pounds so far this month.
Try to put it back in.
Yeah, everybody keeps trying to put it back on.
Hello, Crisco.
They keep feeding me great food. Hey, Brian's on. Hey,
Hey, I'm here.
hey, Brian, how you doing? That's awesome.
If we put these together, will it
Hey,
break the
yeah,
internet?
let's see how we're gonna run an experiment here and try to break the internet.
I don't know if that's working.
Put your camera together. Oh snap.
Never ending well.
Look at all the hearts. There's like 1 billion hearts. Nope, no vortex to alternate reality. Hi, Cindy from Roanoke Rapids. Nice to see you on there. Hi from St. Joseph, Minnesota. Sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of the Minnesota accent. It just comes out, Minnesota. Minnesota, eh?
Hey, orange cat.
Jatan says I'm a rock star. Damn straight I'm a rock star. Sharon lives me. I think she means love. Oh, yep, there it is, love, LOL. My wife says in your face. Hi from oh, your mom's on. Your mom just said hi from Concord. Hey, there's your darling son. Yeah, see, hi from Concord right there. And then there's the dream boat. Yeah.
The dream boat.
Okay. Regina says swoon.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Yeah, girl.
So yeah, for anybody that came on just now or since I started, a lot of good work today. Got all the stucco patched up, got the door put in, got a ceiling fan put in, fixed a light switch, fixed the outlet, did some trim work, patched some holes in drywall, or cracks anyway. Got the Brian and everybody else worked outside where it's hot, where I can't exist because I would melt because I'm fat. And they got almost all the branches and stuff cut off these trees that they wanted to get cut off and loaded up, taken out of there. And I think all they have left now are some bags of leaves that they have to figure out what to do with. And I've got
One guy did 5 bags by himself.
expansion foam in my bird.
13 truckloads.
Thir-
Yeah, 13 truckloads altogether.
13 truckloads of tree debris.
Gene did 5 bags today.
Gene did 5. We did.
Miserable bags because bagging leaves is miserable.
Yeah,
So terrible.
Gene bagged 5 of those are like the 50-gallon, right?
Yeah, 5 or 6 bags.
5 or 6 bags of those big contractor bags of leaves. The leaves were like 1.5 feet deep in the front yard, and we found pavers underneath the leaves. We didn't even know the front yard had pavers.
That's so ridiculous.
I am from Austin, Texas, and I was walking across America for those new people and for veteran suicide awareness. And when I got to, what's that town?
Concord.
No, the other one.
Durham.
Durham. A buddy of mine, Andy Phillips, came and got me for Easter Sunday. I got up here, and my other buddy that lived up there in Concord also, he was leaving on Easter Sunday to come down and help out Mark fix his house. And I spent Easter with Andy's family. I hadn't seen a lot of them in almost 20 years, 15, 16 years. And then I realized that all the rest of the week, I was just going to be sitting there waiting for Brian to get back before I left. So we got on the Googler, and we found some tickets pretty cheap, or a ticket. I flew down here. When I found out Brian was helping a vet, I flew down here to help him out, get it knocked out. I think it's fair to say that if I hadn't come down here, you'd be hard-pressed to be done by the end of Friday. It wasn't a lot of stuff, but it was a lot of little things, punch-out list kind of things, little cracks.
End of Thursday.
Yeah, end of Thursday, that's right. They can't even... It can't even be Friday. They have to leave Friday morning so Connor can get back to his girlfriend for prom. But yeah, So we got a lot accomplished. We're in St. Petersburg, Florida. Let's see what else are y'all saying to me here. Which I've been to once before, or twice, I guess. Twice before in my life, once for a wedding and once to just come down here and kind of bum off of Brian for 6 months. And I had a blast both times. Got his underage stepbrother and his underage brother drunk at the wedding. Now, I was 20 years old, okay? This is not the current Joe. This happened 20 years ago, okay? It was not me that did it. And it was mostly another guy that was there. I'm not going to drop dimes, but it wasn't me. I think I gave him 1 or 2 beers, but the other guy was like giving him shots, or giving both the kids shots. It was, so I was contributing to the delinquency of a minor when I was still a minor. So it's not the 38-year-old Joe. Shut up. Just, yeah, I don't need the technical aspect of it, all right? I'm good. The parents are good with me now, so.
You had dinner with her this morning.
Yeah, I had dinner with Brian's stepmother this morning, and she didn't know it was me. She knew who I was, and we're chummy. We're chummy now. She tried to make me feel bad by telling me that he is now a raging alcoholic. Which I don't know if true or not. Brian's
Not true.
No, not true.
He's a good guy. She just